Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, PrincetonTrader.com here for NTMarkets.com with your Friday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, daily chart of the ES, and yesterday was an interesting day. We ripped off the open, then we had a really hard move down into noontime, and then we just kind of sat near the lows, and the bulls tried to rally it. Everybody was looking for that next big down in the last hour of the day. We actually got long because it was just a situation where that's not how, after 5 down days, that's not how the next big down gets made, with everybody sitting on the lows, shorting, saying there's no way we're going up, and then suddenly it breaks and goes lower. That's never how things play out. The big downs are made when everybody is looking for things to be over, and then whoosh, you find yourself down at some level that you really didn't expect to be at that particular day. Now, the bulls, though, for all of that, they were able to get up into the 95s last night, but they were not able to hold it. We were back down at 86.5. We have made a new low of 84.25, and now we're getting into the situation I was talking about at the webinar a couple days ago, where the reality of this move is we are testing over time the middle Bollinger Band on the daily chart, and that's your green line. It's starting to rise to meet price. Right now it's 81.19, and so that's basically 3 handles below the lows. Do we get a clean test or a breakthrough? I don't know. We'll have to see how the day plays out, but there should be a decent low made in the morning. They're trying to rally it now. I would expect a lower high from there and then a push down. If that push down is into the 81 area and we get some price rejection down there, and what I mean by price rejection is we trade to 81 and then in a blink of an eye you find yourself up at 83, meaning they don't like the 81s at all. That is a situation where maybe you can do something with that off of the middle band. The middle band is critical because if the bears can close below the middle band headed into next week, then they can start to make the case that we're in sell rally mode. If the middle band holds as support, then the bulls can say, yes, we traded up to 1726.75. We got a little ahead of ourselves. We traded back to the middle band, which is what markets do when they're in big uptrends. It's support. Let's go back up to higher levels. And that may play out. What I told my subscribers last night was, what are the bears going to do when the bulls put a couple of days together? Typically what happens when the bulls put 2 days together is the bears let them put 10 days together. And that's how this stuff happens, these kind of moves, because the bears just can't get out of their own way on any particular day. So we've done 5 down, we're up 1. We'll see how today plays out, but I'm far more interested to see what happens even if we do bounce off of the middle band when we get a couple of green days together. When they put a couple of green days together, can the bears step in and assert themselves and establish a lower high versus 1726.75? But that's a discussion for next week. Right now, we just need to be looking at the middle band and determining whether it's going to be support or the next rung on the ladder lower. If it does break, if we break hard, then I'm looking at 75.75 as an area where the bears have gotten ahead of themselves, and we're going to need to bounce up and likely test the middle band as resistance. So that's what I'm looking for today. Everybody have a fantastic weekend. Follow us on Twitter at Princeton Trader. Check out the website. Check out the chat room. Start a free trial on Monday. It's a good way to start off your week. I will be back Monday morning with another webcast. Trade them well, everybody.